When we interact with AI like ChatGPT, it feels like a simple private conversation. We ask a question, it gives us an answer. But every single interaction, every question, every file upload, every piece of feedback is a tiny meal for a system with an insatiable appetite. Large language models are data hungry by design, and they need continuous streams of user content and interactions, not just to function, but to get better. This week, the cosmos gets dark. We pull back the curtain on the great AI illusion. You ask an intelligent machine a question, but what is that machine really taking from you? This necessity for data is the core tension in AI privacy. The vast scale of data collection, often including sensitive personal information, exposes us to risk far beyond traditional web tracking. Data leakage, algorithmic bias, and the potential for data repurposing long after we've forgotten our query. But to really understand this problem, we have to look past the technical process and examine the philosophy behind it. The very fact that these companies constantly update their policies shows that our privacy is always under negotiation. These frequent changes, for example, a major update on June 27, 25, happen because governments are constantly trying to catch up with technology. It's a game of catch up between the law and the labs. But here's the major problem. Data never truly dies. Even when the companies update their rules, the privacy policy makes clear that your data can be stored, clumped together, and analyzed forever, long after you stop using their service. Think of it like a ghost ship. You left the data behind, but the ship keeps sailing. This practice is what experts call the end run around consent. Technology moves at the speed of light, and our privacy safeguards are stuck moving at the speed of a snail. This leaves us vulnerable to long-term exposure because the technology evolves much faster than the rules designed to protect us. This lack of true deletion and control leads us to our core question. If AI is supposed to be the pinnacle of intelligence, so smart it can solve complex problems, why is it designed to be so fundamentally greedy with the very people who feed it? The answer lies in the fine print that gives the companies all the power. Let's look at how the policy's design actively hides the truth. The AI industry standard response is a document designed to shield them from offering the illusion of user control, the privacy policy. But reading these policies, it just made me feel like I was being hustled. You know that feeling, right? For me, it instantly brought me back to the Texas State Fair, watching the carnival workers lure people into rigged games, like the ones where the ring never quite fits the bottleneck. Both experiences promise a grand prize, whether it's a giant teddy bear or a seamless AI. Yet, they are fundamentally designed to extract maximum value from you with minimum transparency. That sense of being hustled is exactly what most AI policies deliver. First, there's the language. It's a low order element I call the warped mirrors. The policy starts with the smoke of reassuring security, but quickly devolves into legal jargon about affiliates and a dozen other categories of collected data. This complexity ensures information asymmetry. And when you're trying to read it, you can't get a straight answer because your reflection is always being distorted. When only the company understands the blueprints, the funhouse is clearly an eerie experience. Then you look at the goals, which reveal the hidden paths and rigged games. They say they're using your data for improving the service, but the real benefit is to the company. And this is the rigged ring toss. You aim for a better experience, but your data, your prompts, and input are immediately collected and secured as a massive corporate asset. It's a sucker's bet where the personal cost, your privacy, is massive, and the benefit, a slightly less buggy chatbot, is so much minor. The final insult to these policies is how they even get you on the ride. Data usage for training AI is the unavoidable ride. Your user content, your prompts, and files are automatically stripped in for model development. The ethical burden is reversed. And instead of asking for meaningful consent, they force you to do the active work in order to opt out. You are literally working as a high tech data mule for free. The entire system is essentially saying, "We've already started the ride. Now yell if you want to get off." This AI industry standard operates less like a transparent contract and more like a clever carnival hustle. This design actively obscures consent and makes privacy protection an impossible, exhausting chore for the user. As we exit this digital funhouse, the feeling is the same as leaving the Texas State Fair. We must continue to question who truly benefits from this transformation, because right now it feels like Big Tex is only ringing up profits, and they certainly aren't sharing. So, what are your thoughts on the AI industry's opt out culture? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe to join us next time. Until then, keep exploring.